Hello everyone, it's me, GameSlide99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. I've got a real treat for you guys. This is a deck I created fairly recently, and it might be one of the most powerful and broken decks I've ever seen, outside of say Maz or FN Rainbow. Maybe even worse than FN Rainbow, actually. It is Balatik, Guardian Enforcer, Sienna Ree. I shouldn't really hype it up, though, because I am against the Sabine Wren deck, which is a powerful deck in its own right, and if anyone's going to do miracles, it's her. But you might be able to see the theme. Let me just mulligan 4 here. You might be able to see the theme. It is, if the lag won't work, it is an aggressive vehicles deck with 5 dice, Sienna's ability, which is action spend 2 resources to ready a vehicle, heavy economy, Balatik stand up, and everything. And I just rolled a 4 against his 5. So I lose the battlefield choice. So, I won't be... But he did choose my battlefield, which is very nice of him, so I'll be able to get an early First Order TIE Fighter, which, very, very nice. Very, very glad about that. So I can just go ahead and turn 1 Hidden Agenda. And then turn 2 I can mobilize. And then turn 3 I can play First Order TIE Fighter. And then I've got a First Order TIE Fighter out already. Which isn't too terrible. Now Ezra's Disrupt sides are quite scary against this deck, I will say. For me, at any rate. So let's mobilize, hidden agenda, 1 resource, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is why it's an aggro deck. It has a million ways of making money, and then it has a million vehicles. The only thing I have thinking about this, really, is it might be better to do upgrades instead of the vehicle suite, solely because of Balatik's standing up ability. But I'm not sure. And yep, now he pays his 2, puts down the X8 sniper, which gives him ambush, allowing him to roll out Sabine and then resolve immediately without me able to do anything. Didn't roll very well though. That's my biggest problem with Sabine early on, is that she doesn't roll very well at all, and you need to use cards like Never Tell Me the Odds to get around that. And of course, you don't have a Never Tell Me the Odds at the very start of the game. Right, so to who? Who was it to? To Sienna. Okay, that makes sense. He doesn't want to give her the action to be able to just keep activating my my TIE parts and stuff like that. My TIE fighters, I should say, like that. Which makes sense. Oh, double blank. Great. But at the same time, Balatik's the one that's going to keep standing up, right? Now, I'm hoping I can logistics and get out a natural pilot. Okay, he did disrupt. Alright. Let's just roll out the TIE. He does have 2 resources. What, does he potentially run a dodge? Oh, he runs to something. Electroshock. Okay. Electroshocking the TIE fighter die. That makes total sense, sure. Now I'll roll out Balatik. And I got a +2. Okay, so I do have some damage on the table right now. Does he have the other Electroshock? No, but he has a hidden agenda. Okay, hidden agenda can be quite scary. Let's discard the natural pilot at this point. And let's re-roll these 4 dice. I don't like this +1. I want a grey. There we go. Got a grey instead. Alright, that's better. I've got 4 damage. Gonna get 2 resources from the logistics, and I've got a disrupt. That's okay. I mean, the disrupt's not great. Of course, he will be able to claim and get rid of my vehicle ability, but this battlefield is so weak for someone who's not running a vehicle deck. It's so good for that reason. He's still got 2 cards in his hand, though. He cannot afford to hyperspace jump. But he can afford to like double dealings. But he needs a character dice for that, so he's re-rolling the X8 sniper. Don't worry, give it some time. The internet will come back. And it rolled a blank apparently. So let's logistics. Boop, and get 2 resources. He can claim, go ahead. I will do my 4 to Sabine. Which, I mean, 4 is okay. It's not very good for this deck, generally, with its first order TIE fighters and such, but now I'm at 5 resources. And there we go. This is the other reason why this is an absolutely ridiculous deck. Heat of Battle. After my opponent has claimed the battlefield, I just get to turn all of my dice to damage and kill them. With these 5 dice, that is 10 damage. If I draw Heat of Battle turn 1, and make sure to just stall my turn out so they claim first, I can do 10 damage. Just turn 1. Just super easy 10 damage. Now, he will be able to use his ability here to get rid of my resources, which is a shame for me. But I can Imperial Backing into ADTP for just 2. And then I will roll out Sienna. A +2, okay. And here's the third reason why this deck is ridiculous. The one big thing that the upgrade deck doesn't have over this is partnership. Because I've got vehicles out, partnership is basically a hit and run for a vehicle and a character. I spend 1 resource on it, of course, but you know, it's pretty damn good. Okay, he's looking to maybe... I mean, if this guy dodge rolls right now, he can still do, you know, 10 damage, but that's not going to kill my characters, and I do have these 2 vehicles out. He got 6. Okay, 6 does not kill Sienna. Leaves her on 1 HP, because Sienna is also has 1 more HP than she should do for her cost. Alright, so now I get to partnership. I'm going to roll out Balatik and this first order TIE Fighter. Yeah, the first order TIE Fighter. It's got more grey sides for this +2, because I want to be able to resolve this +2, basically. And I got it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pay the 1 to resolve this 3 right now. Just in case he has something to make Sienna die, you know? Now, he will be able to take a resource off of me. Nope, okay, you can do that instead. Which is annoying, because I won't be able to play Heat of Battle necessarily. That's okay. I do have the special, which allows me to remove all shields. What's he gonna do? Rest of his turn here. Oh, overwrites to a DL44, maybe? Yep, overwrites to a DL44. Oh, plays a second chance. Okay, that works too for him. Let's just roll out the Guardian. And it landed on blank. That's a shame. I do only have 2 cards in my hand to do rerolls, which is worrying. Running Interference was played. Okay. So he's going to try and force a pass at some point. Okay, he just did 3 of those. Not going to run into Interference me anymore, though. Okay. I can take both of these. If I take one of these, I can then go ahead and do 2, 4, 6. I use 6 either way. Can I go ahead and do... If I take one of these, I do an extra 2 damage, which is 8. Has 7 health, plus 5, which is 2, which is 10, which means I still don't kill Sabine, even if I don't take both. So I'm going to take both. Whoops. Alright, so I'm taking both resources here. Now, he can discard to reroll and running interference me to force me, to supposedly force me to be able to have to pass, and then he can do what he wants. But I can use the Gorvian's action. I can use the Sienna's action. And I can also just play Heat of Battle to do 6. However, Heat of Battle is really good, but it would allow him to just go ahead and do 2 damage himself, which would kill the Sienna. So I'm gonna activate Garvian to remove the 1 shield. But I just realized I don't want to discard to reroll this Heat of Battle anyway. I mean, it does kill the second chance. Actually, I'm gonna claim. I'm gonna take the first turn advantage here. I'm gonna get some more resources. And do I play my ATSD for 3? Yeah, I think I'll play an ATSD for 3. For 2 actually, because my battlefield. And then I will partnership, roll out the Sienna, roll out the ATST. This is why it is dumb. And then I will remove the resource. For the ATST. I probably should have immobilized as my first action. Shit. That could end the game right there. That was the problem. If he kills both of these, I've got a problem now. That 5 cost swing was huge. I don't expect people to be playing Reversal in Sabine decks. It's usually a really bad card, but it worked out really nicely here. This is why you partnership so that you can, resolve all the upgrades and stuff. Alright, let's roll out my Volley. Alright, Volley rolled out okay, I guess. Yeah. He's gonna be able to get something out to overwrite the holdout blaster with, if he needs to. Oh. There it is. Okay, he just pays it straight up, okay. So I don't have to worry about Endeavor Tell with the odds here, at least. But now he's got 5 dice coming at me, which is 4 dice coming at me. Yeah, go ahead, take care of that. Okay, so he did the 3 damage to do that. Oh, and I've been disconnected. Pausing! Alright, and we are back. Alright then, let's get on with this. So, I lost the Sienna. He doesn't have access to anything else, but I also have a pretty bad situation right now. I'm going to take this resource so that I can mobilize. Yeah, he has to relog himself. As a result of having to relog, yeah, he's got to fix all of that. Alright, so, took the resource. I'm not going to be able to kill the Sabine this turn, and that saddens me. At most, I can do like 9 damage with these guys. I mean, 9 damage is plenty. Rolls into some good damage there, enough to kill off the Baltic, just barely. Alright. Let's go ahead and mobilize. Discard 3, get 4. Gonna take a resource himself. Okay, gonna roll out. This is gonna be scary. I'm gonna be down to just the Guardian Enforcer on the next turn. That 10 damage swing from reversal was so huge. It really was. Oh, wait, hang on. That's instead, sorry. Alright. I mean, I can go ahead and just do 5 here, and I think I'm going to have to. I think I just need to pop the second chance on this for the Sabine here. Much as I hate to. It is 2 resources I have to spend. 3 resources I have to spend, actually. No, just 2. I'm literally just turning this to a 2. That's a terrible use of this. I'm not. I'm just going to do the 1. And Galvian ability to remove the shield. I've joined my second heat of battle. Okay, but there's a pin down. There we go. I've got some removal that probably won't be necessary because Sabine's going to roll out, use her Never Tell Me the Odds, running interference, all that stuff. I got a second First Order TIE Fighter. This Guardian's probably going down and then I lose. That's probably what's going to happen here because of that 10 damage swing from reversal. Either that or he's going to have a second reversal and that's just going to be upsetting. I need to just survive this turn. I need to survive until the end of this turn, then heat a battle and to win, which is very unlikely to happen. Because I can heat a battle to kill Sabine, but not much more than that. Yeah. And as an action, he's gonna... Yeah. I've played Sabine. I know how that works. Alright, this time I won't let myself get reversaled. I think that's just what I gotta do. Just not let myself get reversaled this time. I miscalculated my resources. And as a result, I was not able to resolve the ATST. Alright. Let's do this. Of course, I hype up this deck and it immediately loses. Alright, let's go! Oh my god, this is a bad hand. No. All 5, gone. Go away. No. That's because I didn't shuffle the first time. There's no way I shuffled that. Alright, keep the friends in high places. Keep the DH-17 Master Pistol, drop the rest. Yes, you can friends in high places with this deck as well, very effectively. This is the 4th reason why it's so overpowered. You can go heat and battle into friends in high places into a ridiculous ATST or something. It's not hard to do. And Secret Weapons Factory Alpha will not help me this time, unfortunately. But I don't need it to help me this time. I would like this to be my actual rolls. And I definitely won. And I'm gonna take his battlefield and put 2 shields on Bala. Immediately. His battlefield is interesting in that it makes him want to claim, potentially. He's going to smuggling out a planned explosion. Okay. Surprised he doesn't have a DL-44 or a holdout or something to smuggle instead, because that just makes a lot more sense, because you can then just fish it immediately from the graveyard. I am going to DL-44. Paints a target on Baltik's head, but Baltik usually has a target on his head anyway. Double special. Okay. Just gonna roll out Baltik, let him take my resource, unfortunately. Don't have anything to spend it on. Alright, that's 4 out of the 7 I need for friends in high places. And he just hyperspace jumps. Okay. He must have just had a really bad hand or something. Get rid of the doubt, get rid of the logistics, get rid of the partnership. Unfortunately, partnership's really good. There's no doubt about it. But why am I flipping them? Partnership's really good, no doubt about it. But I'm still going to get rid of it. Try and get into mine. Let's not go so crazy and say 10%, 20%. Oh, well, okay, he's got double running interference. He can play something with his upgrades, at least. Let's roll out Balti. Simply because I might be able to heat a battle if he still doesn't do anything. And double focus. Okay, well, that's a lot worse than the damage I'd rolled earlier. That's only 2 for friends in high places. But if he doesn't roll out, I can immediately heat a battle into 6 damage. Into 5 damage. So that's pretty good. Okay, so he does actually roll out a character, so that I can't do that. Which makes sense. Alright. Let's go ahead and roll out Sienna. +2 and a resource, okay. And then when he rolls out Sabine, I can flank. Alright, not allowed to activate my character on this next turn. That's fine by me, because I was going to flank anyway. Okay, you rolled very poorly there, so I'm just going to go ahead and play a Blast Pistol instead. And then when you re-roll into damage, I'll flank it. Okay, discards the truce rather than plays it. There's his damage. There's the flank. I should be 1 less resource in this. 1 ranged, okay. Roll out Guardian. Yeah, 1 less resource means I can't heat a battle, but you know, I've got a resource there. And I'm at 6. Which is annoying. Which is very, very annoying. And because of that, I can't pass. I can't pass right now, so I've got to do something. Do I want to heat a battle? Or do I want friends in high place? I think I'll want to heat a battle. I think I want to be able to heat a battle, so I'll discard to re-roll these 5 dice. Rolled a bit more damage. Do you have hyperspace jump? No, but you have a hidden agenda. Okay, well, I will take my resource. Do you hyperspace jump now? You pass. Okay, if I heat a battle immediately, and he has the hyperspace, I lose. So I'm gonna resolve this first because it's practically the best I can get. Like there's a potential 2 extra damage there. Then he claims. All right, and then I will heat a battle for another 5. And then I heat a battle for 5. Now, she would, if I hadn't resolved it like that, she would have died. If I had just played Heat of Battle and then resolved, she would have died. So it's a good thing that he kept his dice a bit close to his chest there. Just in case he had hyperspace jump. I didn't want to do that. You know? And I think it was the right call overall. Because now Sabine's on 2 health, and he's got a problem. He has a million resources, though. Rolled a +2 on the damage front. He has a million resources. He'll probably roll in to spend it on something eventually, right? I just rolled a resource for logistics. Okay, yeah. See, he can roll that. He can do his Z8 sniper business. Yeah. So let's just logistics this. Get to resources. This is going really bad for him because of his rolls, because of his draws, and as I've said, I don't like Sabine because of her draw dependence at times. Alright, the Holdout Blaster. Okay, can't play a card next turn. Right. And when she activates, is she going to run interference on the activation? So I can't activate either. Ooh, that's some damage. That's 7 damage right there. Okay. So I can't activate a character. Can't activate a character. Can't play a card from my hand. So I'm just going to shield instead. Not necessarily the play I wanted to make, but it's the play I'm making. And then I'm just going to go ahead and doubt that dice. Okay, get my shield back. Alright, there we go. Now he can resolve. For 7. Which is a good amount of damage, I guess, but I don't care quite so much about that. He still has the 1 resource to play a second chance. I just rolled the disrupt, so he's got to play it, basically. You can still play the 3 for 1 for the 3 disrupt as well. I mean, the 3 disrupt is kind of scary against my deck, but I've got everything I need, really, with the just 2 pistols. 5 dice, 2 pistols is really all I need for this deck to work. Okay, he's going to hyperspace. Alright, that works well for him there. I don't get to do anything I want to do, really. Should have probably played one of these vehicles instead. Let me discard 2. Draw 3. Get 2 resources. Alright, now I'll be able to ambush Imperial backing something out. And now he'll be able to find a second chance. All right. Okay. Pay 2 to play an ATTP. And then roll out Sienna. Because she's going to die soon, so I should probably roll her out anyway. And I rolled the 1 Disrupt. I guess the Disrupt is nice. Doesn't really do anything, though. He's just going to go off of just pure Sabine dice here with the... overwriting the holdout with the ZX. Z8, sorry. X8. Oh my god. And he just rolled a Disrupt and a +2. Okay. That's fine by me. I might want to doubt that +2 because he's going to be able to roll in more damage, but I think honestly just resolving this Disrupt is fine. Yeah. Yeah, do his thing. But this time he didn't play out. He hasn't played a card yet, and he can't afford to play like a Never Tell Me the Odds or anything like that. So I can get rid of something that he's going to be able to use here. And he didn't roll well either. That's another problem, right? Like if he's only going to rely on these 6 upgrades because he hasn't got any money because he had to use all his money on 2 hyperspace jumps, he's going to have trouble with that. Okay, discard to reroll. Okay. Well, I'm going to be able to doubt one of this. Yeah, doubt that. And a blank. Yes. Still doesn't have anything to kill the Sienna, which is kind of awkward because I was expecting it to have died already. He's used both his hyperspace jumps. He still has reversals and stuff. Never tell me the odds, that sort of stuff. But can't really use that right now, so I have all the time in the world to just start rolling out dice. I mean, he can still, like, electroshock my dice or something like that, but... Oh, right, that can go for the 3-for-1 like that. Yeah, that makes sense. But does he really want to spend a 3-for-1 on the Sienna? I don't think so. So he's going to probably resolve the 5 into me. And I just rolled 3, which is enough to kill Sabine. Sabine... Oh, wait, Sabine's got second chance on her, of course. But it does damage. Okay, he does just resolve basically 1 damage. That's fine. I'm going to roll out the Guardian. For a +1. Lothcat, okay. Get rid of the die you want to get rid of. Okay. I'll resolve the 2. He now no longer has any dice or anything like that to stop a running interference. Running interference, so he's just going to claim. Okay, he's just going to claim. I'm going to mobilize for a resource. Going to play the First Lord TIE Fighter. Roll out the First Lord TIE Fighter. Don't have any rerolls left, that's fine. Get the 1 there. I'm going to go ahead and focus to get the 3, I think. I think I'll go for the 3 here, and I'll resolve the 4 into her. Put her on 1 HP. Going into the next round. Still have plenty of HP left. That's the other reason why I'm worried about Sabine. She sometimes does just run out of steam if you're not able to get your... Yeah, exactly. If you don't get your upgrades early, you're going to run out of steam on Sabine eventually. I got another Imperial backing. I got a flank. Impersonate. That works. I am very surprised the Sabine deck would play that. It's a lot of money to spend. I'm just going to roll in Bartik then so I can stand him back up again afterwards. I probably should have partnershiped. Oh, well, I was definitely going to partnership if, you know, he hadn't have done that. Should probably have partnership to kill off the guy anyway, but I didn't roll it, so... Alright, hold that blaster. I'm gonna activate the... Yep, stop me from playing a card this next round. So this next bit of damage is uninterruptible. Even if he rolls 8, he's not killing anyone. And he doesn't. The thing is, Sabine is more likely not to roll damage than she is to roll damage, because she's only got 2, you know? Like, I've played Luke enough times to know how bad that can get. Do I just partnership this? Oh, I can't play a card, or activate a character. I can resolve dice. I think I'll resolve those 2 politic dice. Gonna smuggling something. Okay, he doesn't have much of a hand to do it with, but he's gonna smuggling a double cross. Okay, that's kind of surprising, considering. All right then, so an ATST will cost me 4. Yeah, Imperial backing doesn't really help because the character's dead. So let's. I think I'd flank. No, I'll roll out one of my vehicles so I can partnership the other one. Shield. I do want to be able to flank something here, but I'm not sure what I would want to flank. He rolls damage. But I do feel like I need to flank something. I can take 4. I'll take. That's practically guaranteed 3 damage, so I will flank it. Do I need to partnership, actually? Partnershipping is nice, but he's not got hyperspace jump. He hasn't really got anything that can stop me. He might have a double cross, but still doesn't really have anything that can stop me. He doesn't have any running interferences left. I can just roll out. I think I'm going to save the partnership for the next round. Like, 2 resources, he might have a dodge, but I doubt it. I think I might resolve that resource just for peace of mind. That disrupt, I should say. Alright, time to start this guy into reroll. I do have a lot of damage sides here. I did just roll some. The ATDP does allow me to destroy one of his supports. And that is 4 damage. It's not enough to kill Sabine, but it is enough to kill, of course, kill Ezra and tank back up. So let's do 2 to Ezra, 2 to Sabine. And that allows me to stand, Balti back up. Claims, okay. Rolling Baller again. Focus, interesting. Can I kill with this? That would go to 8. I'd still need... I'll keep the focus side and I'll reroll the rest. Yeah, pretty sure I've got him this time. Yeah, I just rolled the 4 and then focus to the 2, to the +2, and then there we go. Alright. Much, much less scary. I survived on so much health that time. So much more health that time. That one was way, way better for me. Overall. Alright. Best 2 out of 3 it is. Alright, game number 3. I will say the deck hasn't done a great showing against the Sabine deck because I'm against another aggro deck. But I'm going to try and get it against a not aggro deck soon, and you will just see just how dumb this deck can be. It is absolutely insane. Let's just toss all of this. I don't like any of this. Maybe I would have kept the pin down, but that's it. Double logistics, immobilize, and an ATDP. Yeah, alright, I can keep this. Yeah, you're really looking to go for your resource cards early here. You have so many of them as well, you know. Or a heat the battle. Heat of battle or something like that, whatever it was that allows you to just do 10 damage at the start of the game. And I rolled a 3, and he rolled way more than me, so he gets to choose. Does he take the shields? That would give me an ATDP for 2. Alright, he lets me do an ATDP for 2. I'm going to immediately start by rolling out the ball. Not spending the resources on the ADTP yet in case of flank or something like that, and I did just roll a double blank. And he rolls a single disrupt. Well, that disrupt is a scary thing to have. And I rolled a double disrupt, which is also very scary for him. So, but he gets to spend his resources first, effectively. And he spends 1 on a hidden agenda. That means he's not going to be able to use 2, but does mean that's the problem for me. But I think I will just play my ATDP out for 2 now. And now I won't have the resource for the flank. Which sends me. Within an agenda, he can also hyperspace jump if he wants to. So I'm going to resolve that disrupt shortly. Pine Explosion. Pine Explosion is so hard to use even in that deck that I don't like it. Okay, he did just get a resource. When he resolves the resource, that's when I'm going to double disrupt. 1 ranged. Okay, so I've got 1 damage so far. It's not great. Not gonna lie, it's not great. This guy's a truce. Well, that would have been one way to still allow him to hyperspace jump. Ah, that's more damage. That's a lot more damage. A lot more damage. That's 7 damage. That's a pretty good damage right there. And that's why I kept the 2 disrupt out there. Now he can't 3 for 1 on the disrupt. He gets the smuggling. The smuggling does work. Alright, and because the smuggling does work, he does still get to disrupt to 3. But I can just take the 1 resource instead of the 2. I don't need to use my logistics here, and I can force him to 3 for 1 with only using the 1 disrupt dice there, which is good for me. And then I can resolve the 4, and even get the battlefield for next turn. This is a decent hand to have for the battlefield with. I'll discard the Immobilize at this point because I just want to get more cards out. I want more vehicles. Didn't get any more vehicles, but I did get Partnership. And Heat of Battle is kind of dumb, as we all know. Yep, it's me to start. Yeah, I'll just start by rolling Sienna out. And I rolled the resource. Well, I can logistics that. And then all of my worries about money are completely gone. That'd be great. So I will logistics the money side. Now I've got 2 for Heat of Battle, and I can Partnership and do a flank. He gets the Holdout Blaster into his discard so that he'll be able to then Sabine it. Do I Partnership? Do I bother Partnershiping? It's very unlikely I'm going to be able to get a kill with this, but it's also very unlikely that he can kill me with the Holdout Blaster double Sabine. But it is a possibility, and I am worried about Hidden Agenda being a thing. For, you know, hyperspace jump. Let's roll out the Guardian. +1. Okay, that's good. And then I can partnership the next turn after he gets the holdout blaster back and all that stuff. And then hopefully I roll damage, and then I just resolve it all to kill him. And he doesn't get anything, but he does get the 3 disrupt. He takes the resource. Okay, with the 3 disrupt, he could have potentially stopped some of my play, but not this particular play in general. Partnership is so ridiculous for its double hit and run shenanigans. 2 damage. Another 1 damage, and I'm gonna take pay 1, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do my 5 to the Sabine. She might need to overwrite that holdout with a well, I won't be able to kill this turn, and the 2 flanks are completely worthless in my hand right now. He can definitely go for the mass rerolls to try and just get out as much damage as possible here. He's gonna never tell me the odds. He's gonna discard, never tell me the odds. Okay. If he was gonna never tell me the odds, he'd get 6, 7 damage. That's respectable. Doesn't kill anyone, but respectable nonetheless. I'm just gonna take this resource. He's got the electric. He's going for the mad rerolls at this point. He gets it. He's got 6 damage. That's pretty good damage, and I don't have a way of stopping it. I'm just going to claim. Imagine if he was a villain and had coercion to force me to use heat of battle, right? I think that's one of the big counters to a heat of battle. A deck that uses heat of battle is coercion. Coercion forces them to use a specific card on the next turn, and you could definitely force them to use heat of battle in a bad situation to give you all of the damage. I could have Sienna'd, actually. Used quite a bit of Sienna there. But I didn't. And I should have, because I have 6 resources now. So many resources. Didn't draw a partnership, unfortunately. And 3 damage, which does get rid of Sabine's second chance. So maybe he wants to do the holdout blaster trick right now to stop Sabine, to kill Sienna. Or he's going to pay 3, sorry, for a reversal to kill Sienna instead. Alright, that's fine. Using a reversal on that, I'm perfectly okay with you using a reversal on that one. Perfectly okay with that. Let's play a blaster on Bar. Well, he just goes for resource steal right there. That's a lot of resources to steal. Let's play a second blaster on Guardian. And I can't play Mobilize anymore, but that's to be expected. Let's roll. 4 damage, but it's all in special, so he can still hyperspace jump that if I roll into actual damage. But now he can get the holdout blaster out, but he won't be able to hyperspace jump as a result of getting the holdout blaster out, because that will cost him the 2 resources. Okay, can't interrupt this. Four. That's respectable. Probably just going to resolve that 4 into the bar. Yep. Roll out Guardian. You can still probably Electroshock. He probably has Electroshock and can do that. Guess 2 on the range side. Now I can, at this point, heat a battle. But almost all of my dice are that damage anyway. But actually, yeah, it's like 4 solutions, so that's 6. Wouldn't count properly. Let's roll out the ATDP. There we go. There's a 2. Yep, I'm just going to heat a battle now. And he has one resource. So he can electroshock one thing. Then I'll probably just go ahead and kill off Ezra instead, actually. 9. Okay, no, he just lets me take it. Assume. Oh well. Okay. Well, we're not gonna. You're not gonna see the banter we had at the end of the game, unfortunately. But I'm gonna. I think this deck could very easily make it to be tier 1. I don't know whether the upgrades or the vehicles version is better yet. The vehicles are more expensive, but they are much more independent of the characters. But there are so many redeploy weapons in Villain. It's so good. It's like kid in a candy store when I'm used to playing Hero, right? But so that might be a thing. Might want to be able to redeploy your weapons instead. But like heat of battle is just so good. Just 10 damage on your dice at the start of the game is just so dumb. Ugh, so evil. I can't believe they printed this card. I can't believe they printed this card, and that's also why I want to do a Sabine red at some point. So that I have red, so that Sabine has both Never Tell Me the Odds and Heat of Battle, so that she can just go super mode. But yeah, Empire at World Burst is still ridiculous. It's been me, GameSlide99, aka No Brainer. Really, try this deck, guys. It just crushes everything, basically. It even beats Pelmaz. Not very well. I'd say maybe like 40% of the time, but that's better than most 3-wides. It beats Pelmaz with their retreats and hyperspace jumps. You could even you can put tactical mastery into it, and you can tactical mastery heat of battle. I don't do that in this deck, but I might. Maybe I should. I just feel like you come into the combo a little too heavily. But there'll definitely be a red deck out there that uses tactical mastery heat of battle. Maybe it's a Grievous deck. Who knows? Me, Games Line 9, aka No Brainer. Signing off.